Hello everyone, Pastor Tim here with this week's update for Mercy Church. As always, when we do these updates now, we're talking about these three key areas for us as a church: loving God, loving others, and making disciples. So let's talk about loving God. That's about you growing in your relationship with God, and a great way to do that is by getting connected to a small group. So if you were involved in a small group, our last session at the kind of winter and spring stage of 2023, your small group leader will be connecting with you this week to re-invite you to join your small group again as they kick off on September 11th, 2023. If you've not been in a small group, email us info@mercychurchnh and let us know that you want to join one. Small groups are a key way for us to get connected to other believers, to get connected to people who can help us in our spiritual journey, to be studying scripture with other people. So I want to really encourage you to jump into a small group. If you feel apprehensive or I don't know if I want to take that step, I just encourage you, take that step of faith, and I think you'll be really blessed by that. So when it comes to loving God, small groups is a great way for us to grow in our faith. Secondly, I want to talk about loving others, right? So how can we encourage and be a blessing and serve others? One of the ways I saw that last night at our Sunday evening baptism at the Ocean was so many people came out. One of the people who attended told me he counted about 75 people there. We only had 8 people getting baptized, so that means the vast majority were there to watch and to support and to cheer on those who are being baptized. The night was beautiful, the temperature was great, the sun was setting, and it was just a great evening for us. I want to thank everybody who took that next step of obedience and faith to be baptized, and also thank the people who came out to support those folks who were being baptized. It was a great picture of the loving community of Christ at Mercy Church supporting one another. And when it comes to making disciples, I just want to put this idea in your brain. I brought this up a couple weeks ago, but I want to keep bringing it up. We want to help people come to know and follow Jesus, and one of the key ways that happens is through prayer and invitation. So I want to encourage you this week, be praying for somebody in your life that you want to see come to know Jesus. Commit to praying for that one person all week long. Bring that person before God in prayer and say, God, I pray that you would put situations and circumstances into this person's life, thoughts in their brain and feelings in their heart that they would be interested in knowing more about you. How exactly does God's will and prayer and our role all mix together in people coming to faith? I haven't heard any theologian perfectly explain that yet, but we do know that prayer changes things. And so I encourage you this week, continue to pray for one person that they might come to Christ. So there you have it. Loving God, we're focusing on small groups. Loving others, thank you to everybody who came out to the baptism. And when it comes to making disciples, commit this week to pray for one particular person that they would come to know Jesus. All right, blessings to you. We'll see you soon. Take care.